Hello. Yes. कर रहा फिर भी ये क्या हो रहा है बे? हेलो ओके नो नाइस ठीक है चलो फिर लेट्स गो हेयर एंड विल डू फर्स्ट अपने काम लेट्स गो ब्रो अरे यार इसको नहीं मार गोल नहीं मार पा रहा है ओके सर ओके लेट्स गो Choo, 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 choo. Let's go. Oh my god, पेट फूल गया बे क्या खाया था तूने बे my match I think ई फुटबॉल लीग क्या है इसमें यार कैटेगरी है मुझे लग रहा है ना मैं कहाँ जाऊँगा सबसे पहले तो यहाँ पे जाऊँगा ये वाले इसमें नेशनल टाइगर नेशनल था यार जहाँ पे मैं Where are you bruh Let's campaign club international not there then where hmm mm, 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 mm. Where should I go? Yeah. Worldwide clubs. Okay. Let's choose PSG Atletico Madrid. Miami. Miami is okay. Worldwide clubs. Let's go. And then I think I have to enter this one. Madrid Rosa. Let's go. PSG. What is happening here, bro? Alright, let's go. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. Let's go. What happened? Oh, Baron Morik. Let's go, bro. Let's do it. Oh my god. Wait.
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day of course engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Really is quite a sight to behold this in. Kane! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Bayern Munich with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Olise, and he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this. Coman! Just swings wide.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since he made his top-flight debut at the age of 16. He's had to grow up very quickly because of that, and it shows in his positional awareness and consistency. And you've got to remember, his shot stopping is second to none.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Davis to Musiala. Pass somewhat off target. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Great work on the overlap. Up he goes! Good delivery, but no joy.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Vitinha. Paris Saint-Germain yet to have an attempt on goal. Well, they've got it again. Caught offside that time. Olise in acres of space out wide, and that was very necessary. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run. Oh, what has happened here?
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
João Neves kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Fabian Ruiz. Gonzalo Ramos. Musiala spots it and intercepts. Coman. Out for a throw. Zaire Emery. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kane. Olise. Van Basten does really well there, he is strong. Fabian Ruiz engages and forces him off the ball. João Neves.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. Kvaratskhelia. Now here's the delivery. Keeper sees it all the way. Coman. Coman going full steam ahead down the left flank. He is through here. Oh, it's played into the area. That's a decent clearance. Struck first time. Vitinha. He's got away. That has not gone well. And he thumps it clear. That has been cut short. And that is as far as they're going to go. Hakimi. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. He has found the way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Bayern Munich are down to 10 men.
Red card.
Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia gets a cross in. And he's managed to get rid. Zaire Emery. Tries the cut back.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Just too much on that. Zaire Emery. And it's half-time here. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And the action is back on the way. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Opts for safety. Goretzka. He's under a lot of pressure there. That has been slung wide. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Vitinha.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Paris Saint-Germain have got it back and they'll have another go. Vitinha! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort.
Bayern Munich looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. but what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As
Can he put it away? Now, what about a counter-attack? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's a key interception. Kane, well read, nice interception. Vitinha, still waiting for the game to take off here, 0-0. Oh, the shot could be on here.
that's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Kimmich. That's going to go a long way. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Nicely aimed pass. And he's there to get it away. Aimed beyond the defence. Fabian Ruiz. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Played out towards the right wing. No, that's been intercepted. João Neves.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Nice, but real chance! Good first touch, and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite.
Ooh.
The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Comes under pressure, and it's come loose. Kvaratskhelia! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Goretzka. Olise providing an outlet on that flank. Here's Vitinha. Zaire Emery. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, that's well spotted. Kimmich. Olise looking to run onto it.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Coman! Coman! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Good-looking ball. Gonzalo Ramos is herring after that one. He's found a way through. Kvaratskhelia!
Paris Saint-Germain merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Now it's Kimmich.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Oh, it's Dembele. And it's Dembele! Just too high.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
Both
10.
sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
À leur place, le numéro 19. Le numéro
Gnabry.
51. Changement en cours.
Gonzalo Ramos. It's not an especially good pass, that. Hernandez with the slide tackle there. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Likanin! It's off target and by quite a way. It's a pretty loose pass. And he cuts out the supply. Vitinha. João Neves.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Into stoppage time, and it is still goalless. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's shifting through the gears here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Shit. Come on, man, come on, guys. Let's do it, let's do it. Football club.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high, A good start. That is what they all want. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Spread out to the left. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think this team can do themselves a massive favour by playing to this guy, Jeremy Doku's strengths. He's a bit of a nightmare for many defenders, and it's because of the fact that, while...
Chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, man.
But pour l'équipe du Paris Saint-Germain. Après 5 minutes de jeu, le numéro 33.
Paris Saint-Germain have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and add to this lead.
It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Not the most accurate pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And here's Kvaratskhelia. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Doku. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Doku. Kovacic. He's onside. And here's Doku. And it's Kovacic. Gonzalo Ramos. Now it's Dembele. He's got away.
That's good play from him.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0.
Hakimi really added the width there thanks to his willingness.
There's the header! That's a half-decent try. Well, they could break here. Fabian Ruiz just eases him off the ball. Oh, and he's through the middle. Well read, nice interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Haaland. Distributed tidily. Fabian Ruiz. Back into the middle. Zaire Emery, given the lift of his goal. Passes short and sharp. He's gone for goal! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And this is getting better and better. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to...
He's got the shot away! It's there!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, that's fabulous. They've got a corner here. And we have our very first corner. He's cut it out. And now they can spring out of defence. Interesting ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And he cuts out the supply. Vitinha. Nicely spread. Fabian Ruiz has got himself a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Stood up well to him there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Pass somewhat off target. Zaire Emery pinches it off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He is through here. Foden had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
And he's running through. Can he finish? Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Kvaratskhelia did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Vardiol. Oh, he's found support out wide. Showing good feet. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Here we go again. Matheus Nunes. And he has been fouled there. And he's going to have his name taken. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Hakimi. That's really well cleared. And he's straight offside. João Neves. Fabian Ruiz. That's a throw. Ruben Dias. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Haaland. And the flag has stayed down. Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Well,
It was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This then to draw level. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! And it's skewed away. In comes the corner. Corner number 2 then. And the header! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. João Neves. Kvaratskhelia. Fabian Ruiz. Ruben Dias. João Neves wins the duel this time. Zaire Emery.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 71 550.
And it's Dembele. Kovacic. Doku providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And here's Kvaratskhelia. Fabian Ruiz. Drive. Decent hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. João Neves has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. And he's let fly! And that is a routine catch.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Some good work on the right flank here. Gundogan. And it's Gundogan. Marquinhos gets it clear. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. He's in space and looking for options. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. So who's he going to be aiming for here? It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here.
Paris Saint-Germain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Haaland. And he's managed to get free. Doku! And Doku has given away a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Hernandez goes on a run down the left wing. Ah, he's given it away. He has found the way through. nice interception, well timed. He can get that clear. Haaland. Corner then. Corner number 3 coming up. In for a header! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. That's a throw. That's the throw. Vitinha chasing after it.
नहीं.
Look at the space here. Real chance here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Il y aura 4 minutes.
That looks
de
a cracking
temps
ball. Foden. Foden! He scored! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Great chance! It's fallen kindly here. Sensational from Haaland! Late in the day, this could well be it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that.
That's that, the end. Paris Saint-Germain can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain absolutely shocking here.
지대고 게임. 지.
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I have always rated Lucas Hernandez as a hugely talented player who has really benefited from playing alongside some fine defenders in his youth.
He's going for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. And he lines up a cross. Corner it is.
Changement en cours.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Vinicius Junior. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Mbappe in acres of space out wide.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
That's really well manoeuvred. Zaire Emery did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Dembele. Up he goes! No, not the best of headers.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Valverde. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there.
Well, his positioning was just spot on, and he made the goal look an awful lot smaller.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vitinha, Gonzalo Ramos. Dembele! Mbappe. Zaire Emery. Fabian Ruiz. Terrific header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Now, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Could be danger here. Can he put it away? Goal! Paris Saint-Germain!
Very simple.
And it has to be said, an absolute gift. Paris Saint-Germain penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and add to this lead.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bellingham. Spread it left. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. There's the hit! That's a lovely, neat pass. Out for a throw. No, he's not going to get any further than that. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he was quick to react. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And no, that was never going to make it. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, it's Dembele.
Oh, really well played.
Dembele. Oh, sweet feet. In for a header. Oh, just needed a better contact.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Kvaratskhelia! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
And he has been fouled there. And he's going to have his name taken. And there is the half-time whistle. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Paris Saint-Germain leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Le numéro 8.
And the second half gets underway.
Paris Saint-Germain definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes.
Oh, what has happened here? He's got away. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, it's Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. Hakimi going full steam ahead down the left flank. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. That looks a good ball through. Face to face with the keeper. He's got the shot away! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, that comes down as wasteful again. The pass broke the line and the finish, I think, broke a few hearts.
Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Camavinga. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Driving on and making good progress. Well, they can break here. Pass is just off target. And he's there to get it away. Well, that is one way to stop him. Paris Saint-Germain just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Oh, the ball's run loose here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
72 306.
Now it's Bellingham. Marquinhos. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Mbappe bops him off it and wins back the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Always onto this.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Camavinga. He's had a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, split-second reaction.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Cleared without complication.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Hakimi with the clearance. And he's managed to get free. He's got tall. And that would have won it.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Now it's Bellingham. He's shifting through the gears here. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kvaratskhelia goes on a charge down the left.
Paris Saint-Germain can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Ramos. Kvaratskhelia. Paris Saint-Germain moments now away from seeing this one out. Here's found the... has another go! Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Kvaratskhelia plays it short. Kvaratskhelia up for a header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Chouameni. Gonzalo Ramos, and he's had a hit! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Votre attention, s'il vous plaît. Les propriétaires des voitures en stationnement sur la...
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes?
Okay.
So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more. So off we go then. Vitinha. He's only too happy to take that back. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Achraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine and occasionally an eye for goal.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Here's a corner, good chance. Bayern Munich with the corner, they're first. Up for a header! No, not the best of headers. Vitinha. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Kane.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There's the shot! Goal! Bayern Munich! First blood drawn. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Kane. He's through here. Gnabry. Shot could be... He's had a hit! Paris Saint-Germain are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Davis. Donnarumma, will lay claim to that? Oh, that's well spotted. Zaire Emery. Now it's Kane. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Muller. And the shot! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Olise. No, that's been intercepted.
Paris Saint-Germain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Look at this. He's got the shot away! Olise. Olise! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Decent enough try. Bayern Munich have their second corner now. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And now they can spring out of defence. Can he put it away? And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
It's a pretty loose pass. Zaire Emery. Kimmich. And here's Kane.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That is good alertness. And it's Kane. He's found a way. It's Kane! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Bayern Munich really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
And that's another good win of the ball. Vitinha has a shot! Mighty close.
Vitinha nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure. Time
perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And that is as far as they're going to go. Musiala, can he latch on to this? Muller, can he finish? Musiala! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Upamecano kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Kane, oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Zaire Emery.
2 added minutes has
Here's
been
Vitinha.
indicated.
Bayern Munich are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Great ball if he can get there. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. There's the whistle for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal
Please
impact,
join me in
or
wishing
else.
all the best for members of our fan club celebrating their wedding anniversary today.
That gets things going for the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Hits one! Just a fraction high.
Dembele probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
And the pass is intercepted. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. No foul, says the referee. Davis. Oh, that's fabulous. Kane. And it's Dembele. Oh, nicely intercepted. That has been cut short. Musiala. Gnabry. Oh, not quite. Ball's gone out of play.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Oh, it's Dembele. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. The message is clear, none shall pass. Quality ball. And he welcomes it in. Real chance! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Bayern Munich find a position of real strength now. Kvaratskhelia. Vitinha. And he was quick to react. And it's Muller. Now it's Kane. Hakimi calmly anticipates. Now he's off and running.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply. Muller really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Muller. And he's searching through. Chance! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Hakimi cuts it out. He's intervened well there. Musiala. He's a sharp little ball here. Gnabry! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Bayern Munich have their third corner. That has been knocked clear. Oh, they could be caught out here. And that has been cleared. Gonzalo Ramos. Fabian Ruiz. Marquinhos. Now Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Kane. Kane is on his own. Decent hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Bayern Munich certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Hernandez gets over and intercepts. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Muller.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Kvaratskhelia. Kane. It's Kane! Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Now it's Kane. Olise is onto this. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And it's Davis.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Could move up a gear here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Fabian Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, he's found some space here. Hakimi. Vitinha. And there's his chance to lead the counter. David. And that's it. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
Hello.
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Pinches it off him, and he's had it nicked away. Hernandez spots it and intercepts. Kvaratskhelia. He's shifting through the gears here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Kvaratskhelia. He's got away. Decent hit! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
And it's Dembele. Ball's gone out of play. Vitinha. Corner given. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. He's having a go! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Marquinhos has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. And that's put paid to a promising move. Mendes stood his ground strongly. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. So, another set play. That has ended up in no man's land. Big header! He can get that clear. Donnarumma. That's ruffled a few feathers. Got a shot away. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Dembele knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's managed to get free. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
He has found the way. Big chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand...
Shapes to shoot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Approaching the half-hour mark. Zad. Shifted it to the flank. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And that is as far as they're going to go. They want to be quick to recover this. No, again there's no way through. Zaire Emery takes control of it and he's on the move. Just eases him off the ball.
Paris Saint-Germain truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Out to the left it goes. Kvaratskhelia. He's played him through. That has been cut short. Zaire Emery. Vitinha.
This is the time you need that pace.
Shifted upfield. Spread it left. Kvaratskhelia. Now then, the ball's come loose. Nuno Mendes. There he goes. Can he finish? A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Nuno Mendes just about got everything right up to his effort, and I don't need to highlight the letdown.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Vitinha and Mendes. Kvaratskhelia. Marquinhos. Gonzalo Ramos. Zaire Emery. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this.
Vitinha! Just a whisker away. It's run loose here. Back in possession and ready to go again. Kvaratskhelia is herring after that one. That's gone for a throw-in. Vitinha. And that's another throw. Kvaratskhelia. And it's Dembele.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Ball is over the line. And that should get the job done. Marquinhos. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Oh, that's a waste. Vitinha, still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Vitinha, Hakimi promptly onto that, and that is that. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Fabian Ruiz. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Dembele.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
João Neves. Kvaratskhelia. So nearly the perfect ball. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Kvaratskhelia is standing over this one. Kvaratskhelia!
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
A real chance to break. Gonzalo Ramos! Cleared without complication. Hernandez gets over and intercepts. Marquinhos. Dembele. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Barcola going face-to-face with his great rival. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Barcola! Stood up well to him there. Kvaratskhelia. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Neatly clipped into space. He's got the shot away! He scores! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
He's looking wide.
Attention, changement.
Lee Kang-in. Zaire Emery. Lee Kang-in. And that's a throw-in. Nuno Mendes.
Paris Saint-Germain are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Kimpembe did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture. Vitinha. Oh, there's the clearance. It'll be a throw-in. And he thumps it clear. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. A heavy challenge. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Kvaratskhelia plays it short. Hakimi. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. 5 minutes to add. Zaire Emery, and he's been shifted off it. Barcola looking to add to his goal. Marquinhos getting this one clear. Out for a throw. That's a sharp pass. Lee Kang-in. And we're done. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Your reflections then, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Pinches it off him. Kvaratskhelia. And here's Mbappe. Oh, it's Dembele. He's picked his way through. Little doubt, that is a foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. That was superb goalkeeping.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though. Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
He is through here. Vitinha. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since he made his top-flight debut at the age of 16. He's had to grow up very quickly because of that, and it shows in his positional awareness and consistency. And you've got to remember, his shot-stopping is second to none.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Marquinhos cuts it out. First quarter of an hour gone. Doué.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
This might spell danger, and the shot! It's loose now on the... Oh, he's been caught on it here! He's had a hit! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Paris Saint-Germain could not have chosen a worse moment. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
To further improve their position of comfort. You like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Oh, it's Dembele.
Paris Saint-Germain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That's going to go a long way. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Hakimi. Vitinha does really well to win the ball there. block from the keeper.
Gonzalo Ramos really must be...
Oh, what's he done? Now the finish! Oh, it's there! Terrible error, duly punished.
But pour l'équipe du Paris Saint-Germain. Après 30 minutes de jeu, le numéro 9.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
He's had it taken off him. That's a good run he's making there. Kvaratskhelia. Vitinha. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that's well spotted. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Hakimi, Vitinha, Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia gets flagged offside. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? He's got away! Kvaratskhelia! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
João Neves. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Vitinha. Doué. Vitinha. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Gonzalo Ramos, given the lift of his goal. João Neves. Kvaratskhelia! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Temps additionnel.
Oh, that's fabulous. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nice bit of trickery.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Oh, well played, well played. Kvaratskhelia. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 5. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 51.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Kvaratskhelia. Paris Saint-Germain do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Zag. And here's Ramos.
Gonzalo Ramos really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
It's a good spell of possession, this.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Doué. Kvaratskhelia. Chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lovely feet. Vitinha. Doué. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? And here's Mbappe. Dembele. Vitinha! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Vitinha. Kvaratskhelia. Minutes played.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match,
Somewhat off target.
72
Paris Saint-Germain perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind. Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
Paris Saint-Germain can make their change now with a break in play.
Le numéro 10. À leur place, le numéro 48. Le numéro 19.
Decent hit from there.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. And it was worth a go.
That is a great ball. Looking for the runner. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, nicely intercepted. Vitinha. Kvaratskhelia. And he's straight offside. Dembele. That's going right the way across. Nuno Mendes. Oh, he's found support out wide. It'll be a throw-in. That's a lovely, neat pass. Hakimi. And he cuts out the supply. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Taken back almost at once. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Referee's given a throw.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 42. À sa place, le numéro 24. Changement.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Fabian Ruiz! Cleared without complication. Paris Saint-Germain are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Donnarumma. It's a pretty loose pass.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
That has been cut short. Now it's Lee Kang-in. And here comes the corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Belts one. Should have equalised.
I think he rushed that. He had a bit more time than he realised. He could so easily have equalised there.
Corner number 2 then. Shot! Lee Kang-in. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. And he's running through. Oh, no question, that's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Marquinhos. Oh, it's Fabian Ruiz. Vitinha kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mbappe!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
They're taking a moment to consider their options. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! And that has been knocked clear.
Paris Saint-Germain can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Oh, great chance! And he's there to get it away, and he's quick to snatch it back. Gonzalo Ramos. Lee Kang-in gets into some space. Mendes stood his ground strongly. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Lee Kang-in. So that's it. It is all over. Paris Saint-Germain are beaten and they are out. Your reflections then, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain really looked like they were just second to everything, disjointed even. Yeah, it was a high-intensity game, and that may have gotten to some of the players, but even so, it was just disappointing on a lot of levels.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, we're on the way. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Jr., in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position.
Belts one! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Paris Saint-Germain just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Goulet. Oh, super find. Fabian Ruiz. And Marquinhos. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Marvellous goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So, a breakthrough already. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Hakimi. Chouameni puts his foot on the gas. He's got space in the area.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Hakimi. Quarter of an hour played. Camavinga does really well to win the ball there. Chips it through. And the shot! That's going to go a long way. Kvaratskhelia. Well timed, excellent interception. And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Mbappe. Vitinha.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's looking to set free a runner. He is through here. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Hits one! And he hits the net! And they're at it again in double quick time!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
He's shifting through the gears here. And he's away. And it's skewed away. Zaire Emery. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Bellingham. That has been knocked clear. Dembele. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Mbappe. He's got the shot away! And more and more and more. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Madrid find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Over to the other side. Goulet. Kvaratskhelia.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Thinks one through. Now it's Mbappe. Pulls it back. Kvaratskhelia. And they win it back again. And here's Mbappe. He can run onto that. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to break at pace. Just eases him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's lofted through here. No, he's just misjudged that one. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time. And we're underway again.
Paris Saint-Germain can show their manager and their fans how much grit and spirit is actually in this team. The right characters can rescue a situation.
Real chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Zag. No way through there. Hakimi goes on a charge down the left.
That's going in strongly.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. Zaire Emery. And he's had a hit! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
They've played it short. And the header! Read the delivery beautifully, but got the finish all wrong.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And the pass is intercepted. Kvaratskhelia. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability.
Oh, what has happened here? Vitinha. Zaire Emery. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Vinicius Junior. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Mbappe. Stood up well to him there. Brahim Diaz. Now then, the ball's come loose. Dembele.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Zaire Emery. Paris Saint-Germain do have a chance to counter here. He's chosen to go back. It's just beyond his reach. Bellingham. Oh, that's a key interception. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Ramos. Gonzalo Ramos was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Zague. Zaire Emery. To Marquinhos.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really...
Oh, that is asking for... Shot a goal!
Oh, it's die-hard defence, and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
He's got away. Camavinga. Brahim Diaz. Great chance! Keeper's got his work done.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le
Madrid
numéro 5,
have their second corner now.
le numéro 21, le numéro 10.
Kimpembe is there and he
Le
can
numéro
get that
48,
clear.
le numéro 3.
Just a quarter
Le
of an
numéro
hour to play.
34. Attention, changement.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Tchouaméni with the foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Fabian Ruiz. Zaire Emery. Oh, this looks sharp. Played back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Played into space out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Mbappe. Vitinha getting this one clear. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Pinches it off him.
Paris Saint-Germain really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
5 minutes left on the clock. Oh, just skips past his man. Big chance, and the finish! It's there! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
That has been cut short. Zaire Emery. Fabian Ruiz. And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. It's their second corner of the game. Paris Saint-Germain could have here their final chance. Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner. And that is that. Paris Saint-Germain cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then...